Hi Taurus, welcome to your May 2020 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So with that said, a happy damn birthday to you if you're celebrating this month. All the best for your solar return. So remember, you want to fill the day of your solar return with a little bit of everything that you are, that you're hoping to see throughout the entire year. So make sure you do that. So let's check it out. For your actions and interactions with the world at large, you have the Hierophant. This is you in your energy, right? The Hierophant card is Taurus. It's got you all of your energy all over it. And what I love most about this card for you, because it is in your actions, this is about you showing up as you are. It's kind of like you saying, you know what, not only am I going to show up as I am, but I am enough. I have all the smarts that I need. I've got all the strength and the courage and the wisdom to be myself. Now, the Hierophant card is also about the wider structures that we interact with. This can be local authorities, sometimes it's government, sometimes it is the business that we're attached to, or the business that, or the employer that we work for. Sometimes it's a really powerful person. But remember, your actions is what you do. So this is how you show up. This is about you being all in your power. And it does feel for me like this month you are going to go after something, but it's almost like, you're not necessarily launching anything this month. It's more a case of you're launching yourself, you're selling yourself, so that people kind of buy into who you are or whatever it is that you do want to do. This is the month where you're going to start to figure out who you are from here on in, and how it is that you're going to, how you're going to present yourself once all of this is over. For your money and materials, you have the Strength card. So in your heart of hearts, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money, what do you want? What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to see? What does abundance actually mean to you? What does it look like to you? He says, and his right hand is itching. We have a superstition in my family that if your right hand itches, it means money's coming to you. If your left hand itches, it means you owe someone or you're going to have to pay out. So bring me that money. For your money and materials, you have the Strength card. So really delving into that heart space now. So this is it, right? This is you showing up as you are and saying, you know what, I'm just going to be authentically myself. Brilliant. What that's kind of saying is, in your heart of hearts, that's great that you show up as you are. What do you want? Now that you've figured out who you are or how you're ready to present yourself to the world, what do your figures look like? What do the things that you truly value look like? What are you really emotive about? What are the things that really excite you at a core level? Now, your money and materials is also about your home, like where you live. This could be about you changing your home or beautifying your home in some way, shape or form. It could be you digging your heels in and saying, you know what, I love this space, I'm not leaving. You can take me out in a box. That always reminds me of the little guy on I think it was Ice Age. He said, I was born in this hole and I'll die in this hole. And it kind of feels like that. It's almost like there's just a general feeling of being settled when it comes to the home this month. And then finally, when it comes to your health, this is about you really feeling more vital, right? This is because the sun is in your sign, right? So this is offering you vitality, it's giving you strength, and ultimately you're showing up for yourself. So this is making you bold, and it's also putting you out there in some way. I will say this month does seem like it's going to put you on the stage in some respect. So I would consider that this month, the eyes are going to be on you. After all, the sun is putting a spotlight on you. So for your money and material, your communications and conversations, you have the Four of Cups. And this is great. So over the course of this month, right, 4 of Cups, 4 weeks, over the course of this month, you are, one, snapping out of a funk. This is really going to excite you. This whole month is actually going to excite and invigorate you. And it does look like when it comes to connections, you might be connecting with people from your past in some way. Maybe this is people that you worked with. It might even be, because it is Cups after all, so it might be an ex is getting in touch for any number of reasons. Your 4 of Cups as a communication card as well. This is seeing you really reach out for new opportunities. But the interesting thing is, these opportunities are going to be coming through people that you kind of already know, people that maybe you're already on their radar, or you know, they're already on yours. This is about people that are already in your vicinity. I will say this, remember, you know, they say like a day can change everything. Don't underestimate how much can change in the space of 4 months. So if you've been worried about finances and money, just consider that this month things may very well move faster than you ever imagined they could. For your heart and half, you have the King of Pentacles. This is really interesting because when I did the weeklies today, the King of Pentacles came up not only in the weekly general, but it also came up for Taurus again. And this card is actually very Taurian as well. So this is really interesting because in a lot of ways, you're kind of showing up for yourself. Like your whole energy signature this month is going to be like, you know what, this is me. Here I am. You know, you're going to see me. For those of you that are single, it looks like you are meeting somebody. Now, again, when we say meeting somebody at the moment, we're all grounded, right? I will say that I feel like this is going to happen towards the very end of the month. For those of you that are partnered, this looks like a real connection on a physical level. It looks like a real connection on a heart level. But more importantly, it does see you leading the ship. Whether you're a man or a woman watching this and you're a Taurus, it does look like this month you are going to be in charge. You're going to be in control, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's great, right? If you want the relationship to go in a certain direction, don't look a gift horse in the mouth when the universe hands you the wheel. That's probably the best way that I can put it. For your your finances for your relationship actually look really good, because your King of Pentacles is always a feeling of being materially secure. So, you know, when it comes to those of you that are partnered, if you've had any money worries or woes, this month you're definitely going to see a reversal of fortune. Your first week of the month, you've got the Empress card, which is Venus, your ruler, right underneath the Hierophant. Something about your home is definitely being changed, beautified. Something about your personal environment is really going to come through for you over the course of this month. But starting here in the first week of the month, it looks like there's a big sort of almost like a big focus on home, but also a big focus on you. This is going to be a month where you could really show up very well. It's also going to be a month where people are seeking you out for not just your opinion, but also your expertise. So this person in a position of power may not be somebody outside of you at all. It might be you yourself. For your second week of the month, you have the Hanged Man right underneath the Strength card. So this is going to be a month, whereas this is going to be the week of the month where when it comes to money and materials, you need to hang back. This is not a week to make big purchases. This is not a week for you to, sort of start splashing the cash and stuff. This is a week for you to hold back. And the reason I'm saying that is because I kind of feel like whatever it is that you're waiting to buy or to purchase, you'll get a better price for it if you wait. So here in the second week of the month, if there's something that you're hoping to buy or something that you were wanting to acquire, when you get there, if you see it and you think, oh, I don't know about, it's a lot of money and if you're feeling like that, hang back, because there'll be another opportunity to grab the same thing for a better price or something better for a better price. Your third week of the month, you have the Judgment card. Definitely, 100%. This is a blast from the past, right? This card, the Judgment card, always brings somebody back into the fold. This is a blast from the past for sure. because it comes here underneath the Four of Cups, I feel like this is, a lot of you are going to hear from an ex, somebody that you might have been emotionally entangled with, but it also looks like you are able to process that. I kind of feel like in a lot of ways you're going to be able to, especially those of you that are partnered, you'll be looking at your current partner and saying, wow, do you know what, I'm so glad I ended up with you. You know, there's a reason they're an ex, right? That's something that you know, I mean, that's something that I say anyway. For your fourth week of the month, you have the Star card right underneath the King of Pentacles. So whether you're single, whether you're partnered, not only does it looks like your family unit are really pulled together this month, where they're really supportive of you and you're supportive of them. It looks like for those of you that are single, you are reaching out to somebody over the airways. You're connecting with somebody and I said, didn't I, right at the end of the month, it feels that way to me. So this is going to be somebody that kind of shows up online, maybe through social media, maybe through a dating app, anything of that nature. But whoever they are, it's almost like there is a mutual attraction there, but there's also a sense of you're both settled. It's kind of like neither one of you needs anything from the other. Do you know what I mean? So you just bring everything good to the table, which is always a nice thing. You know, I always say. So your key to the month is the Queen of Cups, right? So in your heart of hearts, what do you need to feel nurtured and nourished? What is it that you need to feel, to feel loved, to feel warm, to feel settled? This is going to be called into question for everybody over the course of this month because the sun is in Taurus. This is about your values. It's about what you need to be in your best element. It's about how you, how you have the best earthly experience that you can have. Your Queen of Cups would be a water sign woman, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is, I call her, the Queen of Cups, is the archetypal mother and wife. Now, this isn't to say that that's you. It could be you. It could be an aspect of you. But she's all about how you utilize emotional energy and how you can manipulate that emotional energy. And when I say that word, I don't mean like in the negative sense of, that person's manipulative. This is about how you're able to direct and channel your emotional energy. What do you want? What is it that you need to feel nourished and nurtured? And when you do, how does that show up in your world? Do you have better ideas? Do you sleep better? Do you eat better? Are you better for your partner? If somebody's the archetypal mother and wife, it means they're already happy within themselves. The only way we can truly give the best attributes of who we are is when we are truly happy and truly settled within ourselves. This month, actually, the whole of this month, you are discovering what that actually looks like to you so that you can disseminate it to everybody that you love and care for, which is a really beautiful sentiment, actually. I like that. I like it a lot. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.